2001 San Diego Section CIF Women's Division III Soccer Championships between La Jolla High School and University San Diego High School. Let's clear this up before we get the game started in introductions. La Jolla is the visitor, so they will appear on the visitor side of the scoreboard. Uni, you're on the La Jolla side. And now, may I introduce to you the lineups for the La Jolla Vikings. Non-starters, number 17, Aaron Bradley. Number 8, Lauren Danielson Adams. Number 12, Laura Engel. Number 4, Kyra Rafferty. Number 21, Diana Tehrani. Number 13, Yvette Villa. Also listed as subs, goalkeeper Kate Weggrison, Ashley Christensen, and Tiffany Miller. Now the starting lineup for the Vikings. She's in her senior year, number 15, Tori Crandall. In her senior year, number 16, Amy Christensen. In her junior year, number 9, Ashley Hovey. In her freshman year, number 2, Stacy Johnson. Also in her freshman year, number 6, Rachel Lindenfield. In her sophomore year, number 11, Catherine Rice. In her sophomore year, number 18, Hillary Ruggles. In her sophomore year, number 7, Krista Rathbone. In her senior year, number 5, Rachel Snyder. In her senior year, the goalkeeper, Audrey Sullivan. In her sophomore year, number 19, Rosa Ana Tantillo. Head coach of the Vikings, David Banks, assistant coach, Jimmy Galveston. And now the non-starting lineup for the University of San Diego High School Dons. In her freshman year, number 0, Meredith Thornton. In her senior year, number 3, Teresa Locke. In her senior year, number 6, Lindsay Gomula. In her senior year, number 7, Laura McKinnon. In her freshman year, number 9, Ginny Bryan. In her junior year, number 10, Angela Chagas. In her senior year, number 15, Adriana Zani. And now the starting lineup for the Dons. In her senior year at mid, number 2, Amy Hogan. In her sophomore year at mid, number 4, Caitlin Ryan. In her sophomore year, defender number 5, Jocelyn Williams. In her junior year at mid, number 8, Ali Gombar. In her senior year, number 11, Katie Hess. In her junior year at forward, number 12, Stephanie Gray. In her sophomore year at mid, number 13, Angie Wozniak. A defender in her junior year, number 16, Alyssa Terrell. At mid, in her sophomore year, number 17, Amy McIntyre. At forward, in her freshman year, number 19, Jackie Radgudos. In her freshman year at mid, number 20, Katie Hoban. Head coach of the Dons, Don Lee, and assistant coach, Dave Bugsh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's CIF San Diego section Division 3 Women's Final.
Linesman Jim Zirkle, opposite linesman
between the La Jolla Vikings and the Lady Dons of University of San Diego High School.
The fourth referee of the contest, Larry Shellhorse.
This game being contested at Gene Edwards Stadium on the campus of La Jolla High School. However, the La Jolla Vikings are wearing the road red jerseys, and they are sitting on the visitor's side.
The CIF supports the highest ideal of good sportsmanship and fair play. We ask that in supporting your school and young athletes, you remember
the University of San Diego Dons
don't do anything to discredit their opponents, and we thank you for your support of interscholastic athletics and join with you in acknowledging the dedication
in the home white jerseys.
Of all our young men.
They're defending the goal to our right. They are the home team and the top seed coming into this game. These two teams know each other very well. Western League opponents for years. This year, the Lady Dons of Uni, league champions for the 12th time in the last 14 years. Finishing in second place right behind them, the Vikings of La Jolla. These two teams have met the last 3 years in a row, the last 6 years in a row in the CIF championship final. And last year, the La Jolla Vikings came out on top. This year, the Uni Lady Dons are looking for revenge. So we've got Uni in white, La Jolla in red. In this CIF San Diego section, Division III Girls Championship Final. I'm Jeff Scott, and along with photojournalist Mike All over on camera, this is a George Langevin video production. For copies of tonight's championship final, call George Langevin Video Productions at 858-277-9300. We're getting set for the kickoff tonight. The Vikings in the red, playing with 2 players up front. They play with 5 in midfield and 3 in the back. The Dons play with 2 forwards, 4 in midfield, and 4 at the back. Referee getting ready to start the whistle, blow the whistle. And there's the start of tonight's match. La Jolla kicking off, getting started early. Able to settle up front, Uni is, and they play the ball back here on the left. Now looking up front for Agudos. They can't find her. Caitlin Ryan heads down. Uni maintaining possession. La Jolla giving chase in midfield, contesting every ball. Short throw to the near side. McIntyre, the sweeper, she switches it all the way to the other side of the field. Jocelyn Williams is the right back. Now over here to Alyssa Terrell, the left back. They play up the middle and they give the ball away. La Jolla now with a chance to show what they can do, but Angie Wozniak wins it back. Angie Wozniak, number 13 for Uni, a very, very special young lady. This talented sophomore center midfielder plays for the U.S. under-16 national team. Following in the footsteps of so many great San Diegans that have played for the women's national team here in the United States. First it was Shannon McMillan, San Pasqual, then Jen Lawler from Bonita Vista High School, then Nikki Sorlenga of San Pasqual High School, followed by Mandy Clemens from Uni. Those 4 women all play the U.S. national team program, representing the United States at international competition. And young Angie Wozniak, number 13, for Uni, looking to be the next
Ladies and gentlemen,
superstar.
We have a brown Mercedes blocking the gate to the auto shop. A brown Mercedes is blocking the gate to the auto shop. It needs to be moved quickly, please, or it will be moved for you via the tow truck.
The Vikings have a very special player themselves in the center of midfield. She's number 19, Rosa Ana Tantillo. She's a senior, the star of last year's CIF final, leading the Vikings to the title over this same Uni team. There's a ball for Caitlin in the middle. She splits the defense. Uni working it up, then back. La Jolla heads away. Wozniak giving chase. La Jolla gives it away. Now here's number 9, Hovey. She's forced back. And Caitlin Ryan steps in and wins it. Number 6, Rachel Lindenfeld throws it in. Taken on the chest by number 5, Rochelle Snyder. They're going to say the ball went off her and out of bounds. The Uni never touched that ball. Uni throws it in, La Jolla wins it right back. Now there's a race for the ball on the far side. And we've got a shove in the back. Number 12, Stephanie Gray, that was number 2 for Uni. Amy Hogan committing the foul, racing in from the left midfield spot. Wozniak trying to take that off her chest. That's a difficult ball for any player to take, let alone a sophomore. They play up front. La Jolla tries to play beautiful soccer. They would like to see the ball on the ground. The ball stay to feet, as does Uni. Uni also, very skillful, talented team. They want to see the ball on the ground. There's Tantillo. What a great turn under pressure. Shields and calmly plays the ball back. Uni steps in and wins the tackle. And knocked away. You can see Caitlin Ryan of Uni now pushed up into the midfield, playing almost like a defensive central midfielder to combat the 5 midfielders for La Jolla. Opportunity, knocked away. La Jolla wins it right away. Number 6, Lindenfeld for La Jolla. Boy, Tantillo is everywhere, winning the ball. Excuse me. That was number 18, Ruggles. Tantillo on the other side there. And she plays forward, and the ball intercepted by number 17, McIntyre. Straight up in the air now. Neither team able to really hold the ball. Now there's a turn. They got a little space. Try to get around the outside. It's number 5, Snyder, into the corner. Could you get the cross off? No. That ball's out of bounds. We'll have a goal kick. Katie Hess, the goalkeeper, gets to that ball easily. That ball would have been no problem for Katie had it stayed in play. But it was out of bounds. Caitlin Ryan heads it up and away. La Jolla lets it roll out of bounds.
Catch the highlights of today's game on the UT High School Sports TV show. That's this Saturday, 3:30 p.m. and 6:30 p.m. That's the UT High School Sports TV show, Channel 4 San Diego, sponsored by Perry Ford and Poway.
Schneider leaves it for Tantillo. Tantillo, she's got the big throw. Take a look at this. Deep into the box. Schneider flicks it onto the far post. Here's a chance, cleared away. Not cleared all the way, though. McIntyre couldn't get to it. Now she does. And she tries to tackle and finally gets away. And we got a foul back behind the ball. McIntyre was fouled as she was trying to clear it. It'll be a free kick for Uni. The University of San Diego High School Lady Dons in white, trying to win back a CIF title they haven't won in 3 years. Ryan knocking it back. La Jolla trying to stop him in midfield. Snyder up the head, and she's fouled from behind. That was number 16, Terrell, in the back. Alyssa Terrell. She's marking Snyder tightly. Trying to create some space now. La Jolla spreads the field. This ball, a shot. On goal, tipped over the bar by Hess. What a shot, good Lord. That ball 38 yards out, knocked at the upper corner. Katie Hess knocks it just over the crossbar. That was a magnificent shot. Whew. So we're about 7 minutes into this match, and the first real chance of the game for La Jolla. La Jolla comes in the 2nd seed. University of San Diego High School, the top seed in tonight's game. They're wearing the home white jerseys. La Jolla wearing the visitor red, even though we're playing at La Jolla. Now this ball bent in. Hess goes up, off the crossbar, pokes it, ball goes wide. No! La Jolla with a great chance. Katie Hess, an unbelievable save, reaching up at the last minute, punching it back off the crossbar. Oh, Uni coach Dawn Lee just takes a seat. She can't believe what good fortune. Her team just dodged a bullet. Now, Snyder in? No, can't get in. That was 15, Tori Crandall. Trying to win the ball with her head. McIntyre coming right down the middle of the field. She's got lots of space, lots of time. She looks, picks out a forward, can't find one. Here's Angie Wozniak turning, keeping possession, and all the way back. And they play short. Now pushed out wide, and they give it away. Can Snyder get to this? No. Snyder from behind, can't keep it, and Uni all the way back. They're very patient. Both these teams well coached, very skilled, and they like to keep possession. Now Ragudos up. Tries to get ahead to it. She's fouled from behind. Wozniak not going to take this. She'll go forward. They'll leave it for Terrell. Everybody over to the right side. Katie Hoban over here on the left side, the only player for Uni. Caitlin Rice can't get to it. The ball coming back at La Jolla. It's Snyder on the left. She's got a lot of room. She's got Crandall in the middle, and oh, she played that ball much too long for her. Katie Hess takes it with her feet, and she'll clear. The left-footed goalkeeper Hess on a bounce, 2 bounces, finds Wozniak. They leave it for Terrell. Rice heads it forward. Uni looking on the right side now. And that ball intercepted. Now, here's Hovey. Intercepted again the other way. Good bit of skill there. And La Jolla takes over. This game being played mostly in midfield. Neither team really being able to assert any sort of dominance early on. A lot of hard running by La Jolla. They seem to be putting the most pressure on defensively. Here's the ball for Ragudos down the middle. And Ragudos, she's got it. She's in on goal. Top of the 18, shoots wide, goal! Oh my! It's Jackie Ragudos, number 19, for the University of San Diego High School.
San Diego High School.
Oh, unbelievable. Catherine Rice, the sweeper for La Jolla, had that ball, tried to pull it down instead of clearing it, and Jackie Ragudos took it off her foot, ran by her, and from 20 yards out, she slotted it in the far post, beating Audra Sullivan down low. And Uni leads 1-0. Well, this game is just starting out just like the last game was.
51 into the period.
The boys Division III final started
first score
same way.
No assist.
The team that put the pressure on early didn't get the first goal. The Saints boys won in a thriller, 3-2 over Ramona, and we've got all the makings of a classic right now. Here's Tantillo. She fakes, she steps over, she beats one player, now she runs at another one. Steps, goes to the middle, tries to split 2 defenders, can't. Terrell coming forward, she's fouled from behind. Will Terrell take this? No, it'll be McIntyre. McIntyre backs it up and takes the kick from there. So a real turn of events. La Jolla putting all the pressure on, getting the first couple of chances, and the Lady Dons of University of San Diego High School taking a 1-0 lead 10 minutes into the match. Now the ball cleared away. 2 players racing forward on the far side. That's number 2, Hogan. She plays it back, now gets it back. And she makes the run on the outside, can't get the return pass. That ball will go out of bounds. It's number 18, Hillary Ruggles, on the far side to throw this ball in. Hillary Ruggles trying to play to feet. She finds number 7, Krista Rathbone. Rathbone flicks it out of bounds. It will be Uni ball. So we're 10 minutes in.
Catch all of today's action this week on Channel 4 San Diego, and throughout the week, check your local listings. It's for UT High School Sports TV show.
University of San Diego leading La Jolla 1-0 in this girls Division III championship final. And we're off to a rousing start. Uni getting the first goal 10 minutes in. Jackie Ragudos racing by the La Jolla defense, stripping Catherine Rice, the sweeper, and scoring from 20 yards out in the near corner. Uni looking forward again, that ball out of bounds. No chance for Stephanie Gray to catch up to that. La Jolla takes over at midfield. You can hear the La Jolla coach David Banks urging his team forward. Trying to get his team to put more pressure on, step up. And there's a foul and a chance.
Located in the southeast corner of the stadium.
So now we've got a free kick. It's Lindenfeld. She'll come across and take this. Tantillo on the ball as well. Tantillo steps over, runs down. They're going to have to mark her. Long ball. Good ball driven in. McIntyre tries to head. Can't. Ball up, and Hess watches it go over the upper corner. Boy, McIntyre had a chance to head that out, and she couldn't get it out. Giving La Jolla a chance at the far post. Katie Hess didn't have to make the save, though. Number 15, Tori Crandall, unable to get the shot on goal. Crandall, the senior. Here she is again. Strips a player. Tries to run down and take it. Can't. McIntyre, no. It's number 20, Katie Hoban. Clearing it. Ball be out of bounds of a long, dangerous throw in now for La Jolla. Tantillo with the ball in her hands. She's about 6 yards from the corner flag. She'll throw this ball in. Even on a wide field like this is a dangerous set piece. Headed away. Tantillo with the ball at her feet, though. She'll get another chance with the left foot all the way across. Who's she got over there? It looks like Snyder turning, laying it back. Now a chance. Can she get the cross off? That was 18, Ruggles. Couldn't turn, couldn't put the ball into the box, and Hess goes and corrals it. It'll be a goal kick. So again, La Jolla pushing forward. Even though Uni scored the goal, the momentum really hasn't shifted. La Jolla putting on all the pressure, La Jolla winning most of the balls. Now there is, I want to let you know, a good breeze that's blowing from left to right, and we've got a foul. Tori Crandall whistle for the push.
If you haven't done it yet, make sure to stop by the San Diego Spirit booth, San Diego's own professional women's soccer team, with the likes of Shannon McMillan, Joy Fawcett, Julie Foudy. Schedules and ticket info available at the booth, so stop by the San Diego Spirit.
Battle for it in midfield. Caitlin Ryan steps on it, back to McIntyre. In the middle, back to McIntyre. Uni very patient. Now they've got the ball and the lead. There's no need to hurry. They just patiently knock it. There's no challenge. Uni tries to turn in the left side here and can't. And it's white ball. And the referee backs him up. Katie Hoban trying to creep up the field. Now she finds Gray up front. Gray all the way back. Terrell. Terrell, the defense pulls up. They try to play over the top, and they do. They've got a player in on the far side. As she shoots, oh, and a great save by Sullivan. It was number 2, Amy Hogan on the far side, beating the trap, racing in on that right flank. Sullivan sliding out, making an unbelievable save. That ball out of bounds. Referee blows the whistle. Audra Sullivan came up with a huge save. It was virtually the same play before as Ragudos. This time it was Hogan racing in on that right side. And Sullivan, a brilliant diving save to keep that ball out of the back of the net. Ball flicked up in the air. Tantillo stops on a dime. Looks all the way across. Tries to find the outside midfielder. Nobody there. Ragudos spins with a player on her back. Can't keep it. And it's cleared. And Uni will play it all the way back and be patient. They'll stand on it and hold. Looking forward, nobody there. Schneider racing back, gets it. Can she come the other way? She's got Crandall, can't find her. Still giving chase. Uni plays wide. David Banks, the La Jolla coach, asking for more pressure, and pressure is what they're giving Uni. All over the field, high pressure. Now, here's Hogan, in on the right side. Look at that speed on the flank. She touches it forward, racing to the corner. Can she keep it in? No. That ball out of bounds. It's a great long ball from Ryan out of the back to find Hogan on that right flank. She beat the La Jolla defense before, and she tried it there a second time. Couldn't get in. The left midfielder, Hillary Ruggles, number 18's got her work cut out for her today. Ball headed up in the air and knocked away. Again, Uni very patient. She's maybe the most disciplined girls team we've seen in any of the championships we've done so far this year. Try to play wide, can't. Intercepted, knocked up the line. It was Lindenfeld, and Lindenfeld will get the throw. La Jolla takes their time. La Jolla, very disciplined, very well-coached team. Quickly, they try to find player up front. Ball bounces off of Crandall, and Uni wins it. McIntyre lets it run very wisely. Hess under no pressure, no reason to play. Quickly. Now they look up front. Oh, and flicked on for Ragudos. Here's a chance. La Jolla steps up and wins it, though, in midfield. Now it's flicked on. Tori Crandall. Can she keep it up front? No, she can't. Number 7, Rathbone, just gave the pass a little too long.
You know, the San Diego section of the CIF wishes to thank the Marriott Corporation, the United States Marine Corps, and Herb Jones Awards, our statewide sponsors, for their very generous support of high school athletics throughout California. We are pleased to welcome the San Diego Sockers in their first year as a silver level sponsor of the CIF San Diego section playoffs.
The ball crossed in the middle. Caitlin Ryan heads away. Terrell knocks it straight up into the center circle. 2 players fall down, no whistle, no foul. Tantillo rips it down to the other end. She'll make no mistake. Katie Hess keeps it in, brings it up. We're almost midway through the first half of this CIF San Diego section Girls Division III Championship Final. The score, University of San Diego High School 1, La Jolla High School 0. I'm Jeff Scott, and along with my cameraman, Mike All, you're watching a George Langevin video production. For a copy of tonight's championship final, call George Langevin Video Productions at 858-277-9300. George Langevin Video Productions, San Diego County's premier sports video production company. La Jolla, as always, pressing the attack. Tori Crandall in the corner. Can she keep it? No. Again, that wind blowing from left to right. La Jolla's got the wind at their back this half, and they're going to make every advantage of it. They're going to push and play very high pressure in the middle third of the field. They're letting the Uni girls have it in the back. McIntyre tries to play long. Crandall heads it back at her. Snyder got the ball. Crandall running in the middle. Can she find her? Nope. McIntyre steps around and wins it. Flicks it back. Steps over again. Goes outside. Good play to get it out. Now it's Ragudos laying it off. She's got a player running down the middle. Who is it? Stephanie Gray up front. Holding. And it's Terrell over here with acres of space. She comes forward. She's got a player. It's Wozniak in the middle, but she goes over the top. Here's a chance. 2 defenders. Oh, 2 defenders knock number 20, Katie Hoban, down to the turf. No call by the referee. The Uni fans booing, the La Jolla fans cheering. A lot of contact. Terrell intercepts. Hoban can't keep it. Tantillo knocks it down the other way. Now wins it with her head. Tantillo calls the player off. She wants it. Tantillo really exerting her influence on this game in the first 20 minutes. Wozniak, the great center midfielder for Uni, not into the game just yet. Hasn't had many touches. All the ones she's had have been quality, though. There's Tantillo again, spinning, looking. She'll play wide. Lindenfeld. Looking. She's got a player in the wing. She misses her. She sees Crandall, though. Crandall trying to turn. Terrell up front. Won't let her. Here's Hoban. Up the wing for Ragudos. Ragudos lets it go. We'll have a throw-in. Hoban. Wozniak calling for it. Can't get it. Gray. Now Wozniak with a player on her back. Spins. Spins again. Tantillo tackles it away. This is a great matchup. This is going to be the key matchup tonight in midfield. Wozniak and Tantillo.
Rosana Tantillo on defense.
Throw it is in. Collects and turns. Back to Terrell. to Ryan. Ryan, lots of time, plays it all the way across to number 5, Jocelyn Williams. Up the wing, she's looking for Hogan. Hogan with a lot of speed on that right side. Will the ball roll out? No, it won't. Hogan can't keep it in. We'll have a goal kick. Jocelyn Williams all alone on that right side, lots of space, trying to find Hogan quickly. Probably could have taken her time a bit more. Could have walked it up through midfield. Now we've got to push in the midfield, and La Jolla to take the free kick. Krista Rathbone leaves it. Tantillo takes most of these free kicks, drives it deep into the area. There's Lindenfeld. She's all alone. Can she keep it? I don't think she expected that ball to come so quickly, and it rolls right on by. And we've got a goal kick. And now there's 2 balls out at the far end of the field. Poor Katie Hess, the goalkeeper's going to have to chase him.
Agreement to be the official award patch supplier to the CIF San Diego section. Additionally, Health South Sports Medicine is in its 4th year as the official healthcare provider for CIF. Power Bar also in its 4th year of sponsoring the soccer playoffs. The Soccer Post is in its 3rd year as the high school soccer playoff sponsor.
Now it's McIntyre. Crandall up over the top, wins the header, knocks it down. Terrell tangled up, leaves it out wide. McIntyre again. Plays it off Snyder. She'll win the throw. And very heads-up play by McIntyre. McIntyre doing a solid job in the back, sweeping for University of San Diego High School. The Uni Lady Dons leading 1-0 in tonight's championship final. We're 25 minutes into the first half. A lot of soccer yet to be played. La Jolla putting on a tremendous amount of pressure. Now Crandall with possession. She's fouled. We'll have a free kick. Crandall doing a wonderful job of holding the ball.
Corner of the stadium.
Now it's Tantillo, Lindenfeld, and Hovey. Tantillo driving it. Hess off her line. Slides out, saves the ball.
Katie Hess comes out for the save.
Terrell up the left side now. She's got a little space. Plays a short ball into midfield. Back to McIntyre. Now they go over the top looking for Gray. Gray flicking it on for Ragudos. Ragudos has got a seam, couldn't get through. That ball cleared away. And it's Hoban. Hoban, the youngster, to Gray. Gray holds, turns. Can't find Ragudos up top. Oh, a good bit of skill by Caitlin Ryan. Steps between 3 defenders. Now flick back, and again they look for Ragudos, and again it's a bit long. Caitlin Ryan, just a great little flick up in the air, step between 2 defenders, then pushed it by. Hunter instep through the 3rd defender. It's a little push in the back. Referee lets play go on. Crandall wins it. Referee saw the advantage for La Jolla and let the play go. And Schneider with the ball. Leaves it for Tantillo. Tantillo looks. Uni defense playing very deep, almost daring her to throw it long, and sure enough, there she does, and Terrell wins it. Hovey looks in the corner, nobody there. That ball's gonna roll a long ways tonight. Katie Hess helps her teammate out. Terrell with the ball. Ragudos checking all the way back from up front. Gray stays up top at midfield, flicked on. Schneider intercepts. Schneider at the edge of the box. Schneider with the left foot. Plays it in. Katie Hess handles that easily. Slaps it down with 1 touch and then corrals it before punting up towards midfield. That wind really affecting her punts. Now Ruggles on the far side. Lays it back. They try to go back to Ruggles. No. La Jolla winning a lot of those balls in midfield. Trying to spring a forward through, just can't get them in that final third. Crandall, the big forward, playing up front. Schneider plays off of her, both on the right and the left side, mostly on the right flank. McIntyre under pressure from Crandall. Little flick over the head and the ball goes out of bounds. Crandall with the ball. A quick throw and a couple of La Jolla players. No, they're going to wait. They're going to let Tantillo throw this. And David Banks trying to put in a substitution. We'll see number 13, Yvette Villa. She comes on for Catherine Rice. We're going to put an extra player up top, it looks like. Banks pulls a midfielder back, goes with another player.
Into the game for the Vikings, number 13, Yvette Villa.
Long throw.
She subs in for
Headed away by
Rice.
Terrell. Ruggles keeps it. Crandall with the ball. Can she turn? Plant her back. Leaves it. Crandall again. Spinning. Shoots. Shanks it. Wozniak clears. Gray coming back. Breaks up the play. Now Tantillo in the center of field. Wozniak strips her. Caitlin Ryan giving chase. Can't get to it. Here's a chance. Cleared away. Now Ragudos checks in. She's got a player. She's got Hogan on the outside. She can't get it to her. Gray comes back and holds. Now in the midfield. All the way wider on this side for Hoban. Oh, she lets it run through her legs and gives it away. Wozniak was there if she could have got it to her. Now McIntyre steps up and collects. She's got two players. She uses Terrell. Tantillo swings and misses. Wozniak on her chest, splits the defenders. Now Wozniak on the left side. Continuing forward, can't win it. Snyder comes back. Good hustle. Ragudos wants it down the line. And Tantillo tries to clear. Wozniak steps in between. Oh, tries to get between those two forwards. Just the third player ticked it away. Hoban with the throw to Gray in the center. Tries to turn. Tries to cross. Excuse me, that's number 8, Ali Gombar in the middle, the center midfielder. We haven't called her name much, but she's been doing a lot of hard running in midfield, opening up space for Wozniak and Caitlin Ryan. Now we'll have a corner kick, the first corner kick of the game for Uni. Uni coaches shouting instructions. Gray up to take this. This will be an in-swinger. All the Uni players up at the top of the 18, all the La Jolla players back in the box waiting. Driven in, far post, Ragudos heads it, spin, turn, shoots, great save. Audra Sullivan. Audra Sullivan with a good diving save to her left.
Audra Sullivan
keeps that ball out. That was McIntyre all the way from the sweeper position, spinning and getting off a great shot from about 12 yards. Now Lindenfeld tries to step back by Hoban, can't do it. Hoban with a throw. She's got Gray short, Ragudos long. She goes for Gombar in the middle. Good call. Terrell all the way across to number 5, Williams. Williams, lots of space. She steps up, keeps coming. Now she looks, finds Ragudos. Ragudos takes a bad bounce, and not really a bad bounce, just a high bounce. This is artificial turf we're playing on here at Edwards Stadium. It's field turf. It's beautiful grass, or a synthetic grass, I should say. It's really nicer than grass. It takes very true bounces, and it's not a real fast, slick surface like AstroTurf is. The game able to be played much more like on a regular field. In fact, the players wear their long studded cleats out here on this artificial turf. And they get plenty of great traction.
A few more minutes left, but the snack bar will close at the end of halftime. After the half is over, the snack bar will close.
Now Terrell heads away. Gombar can't control.
At the snack bar,
Tantillo shielding, looking. Wozniak strips her. Wozniak wants it back, gets it back. Now Ragudos. Tantillo, big swing, can't keep it. And we've got a foul in midfield. A delayed call by the referee. Now Wozniak with the ball. She wants to play quickly. There's about 8 minutes left in this half. And there's a player wide. It's Caitlin Ryan. Can she get there? Yeah, steps by the defender, steps by another. Into Ragudos. Ragudos at the 18, spins, shoots. And Sullivan dives to her right and saves the shot.
With the save.
She had to hold it too because Gray was right on top of her looking for the rebound. Sullivan punts it up to the midfield circle. Caitlin Ryan to Ali Gombar. Wide to Hogan. She's got Gray streaking down the right side. Can Gray keep it? Yes, she can. Spins, cuts and turns it. She's got Ragudos behind the defense. Oh, Hoban can't catch up to it either. And the ball cleared away by La Jolla. Caitlin Ryan. Terrell knocks it long. Hogan, can she keep it out there? Ruggles heads it out. Got a good matchup out there. Hogan and Ruggles, both with good speed. Hogan a little bit more. Gray comes back, collects, and holds. Turns, slips it inside, gives it away. Gombar can't win it back. Flicked up in the air. And out comes La Jolla on the break, trying to get forward. Terrell gives it away. Lindenfeld. Yep. Referee's assistant saw that. Ball rolled up her body and right up onto her arm. She pushed it forward with her arm, and assistant wouldn't let that go by. Ali Gombar now between the defender's legs. Hogan back to Gombar. Steps over it, tries to play Hogan again. Defender steps in front. Now it's Snyder racing through midfield. She's got two players up front. Gets by with that one. And out here to Lindenfeld. She's got a player in the corner if she can play her. Intercepted by Hoban. Great bit of defending. Crystal Rathbone made the run into the right corner. Couldn't get the ball back. Snyder now playing more in a midfield, center midfield spot, with Villa, the forward, number 13, taking her spot on the right side. Now Hovey checking in. Down the line. And the ball headed away. There was really no place for Tantillo to play. Tantillo being very patient, her teammates not helping her. Now Hoban, blocked. Ragudos tries to keep it, can't. And Gray down the wing quickly, knocked out of bounds. Not a lot of time, about five and a half minutes left. One of the kind fans here on the near side, putting the ball back into play. Now Hoban finds Wozniak. What a great soft touch. Back to Terrell. All the way over to Williams. Williams going to let it run. Oh, she let it go too far. Touched it back into the middle. Snyder intercepted. Crandall giving chase. Can't win it, though. Flicked on. Ali Gombar looking for Ragudos. Ragudos, good burst of speed. Can she get through? Nope. Oh, and they're going to give that ball to Uni. And are we going to have a caution? No. Referee's just going to talk to her, give her a verbal warning. David Banks looking on, hoping that his player won't be cautioned for that. Now, Hoban trying to put the ball in play. She does. Wozniak flicks it back to her, intercepted. Villa. Look at there. Wozniak spins, keeps it. Lovely. Terrell all the way over the top. Hogan racing in from the right side. Can't get to it. Snyder racing out to keep it. She will. They've got Tantillo in the middle, and they find her, and nope, they don't find her. Now it's Wozniak. She's got Tantillo. Plays a 1-2. Wozniak on the outside. On the left, can't get through. Intercepted. Kept in. A long shot on a bounce. Ryan, a bit optimistic with that attempt, but hey, why not? You're up 1-0. Give it a shot. Less than 5 minutes to go. The scoreboard clock has been turned off. Sullivan up to midfield. Snyder out jumping Ryan for the ball. Crandall, two players on her back, can't turn, and she's fouled from behind. We'll have a free kick. Yes. Referee indicates put the ball down on the ground. We'll kick it from there. Now Uni really stepping up and putting the pressure on. Early on, it was La Jolla really carrying play for the first 10 minutes. And Uni scoring a goal against the run of play. But now La Jolla finding their stride, finding their rhythm through midfield. Wozniak getting more and more involved. And here's Lindenfeld trying to turn. She spins. Cuts back to the middle, poked away. It'll be out of bounds. La Jolla's ball. Tantillo. She's got 4 players in the box. They need more. They need to get an extra player in here at the end of the half. Can they flick it on? Yes. And a good shot by Lindenfeld. Way over the top. From this angle, Looked like a good opportunity, but high and wide. And McIntyre to take the goal kick. The score, 1-0. University of San Diego High School took the lead in the 10th minute over the Vikings of La Jolla in this CIF San Diego Section Girls Division III Championship Final. Uni in their 12th consecutive championship final. Wozniak tries to keep it. She does, only because La Jolla kicks it out. Yvette Villa, good pressure on Wozniak, not letting her turn. Terrell. Flicked on. Tantillo there. Hoban tried to play, couldn't. Hoban wins it. Ali Gombar tries to play through. Gray checks in. Gray's done a great job of checking in all night and holding the ball up front for the Dons. I have to ask Coach Dawn Lee, is the proper term Lady Dons, or should it be Donnas? We'll never know. Crandall flicking it on. McIntyre cleans it up at the back. Now it's Gray. She'll hold. Ali Gombar, she's got a player on the right side. She can get to her. She plays it back to Gray. Gray looking up front for Hogan. They needed to play her earlier. Ruggles back and takes the ball from her. Ruggles plays it simply backwards. Crandall trying to get on the other end of this long pass. Now it's Yvette Villa, unable to connect. All the way back for Katie Hess. Smart play by the Uni Lady Dons. Uni just taking time off that clock by playing the ball on the ground at the back. And that ball's out of bounds. So La Jolla throws it in on the far side. We're down to the last few minutes of the half. I'm Jeff Scott, along with Mike All. On the camera tonight, you're watching a George Langevin video production. And there's the halftime whistle. An exciting first half. University of San Diego High School
At the half.
leads La Jolla 1-0. We'll be back with the exciting second half action.
51 into the contest. Number 19, Jackie Ragudos puts it in the net with no assist. 1-0 your score at the half. If you haven't done it, make sure to stop by the San Diego Spirit booth. Take a look at San Diego's own professional women.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're back for the start of the second half of tonight's championship final. The CIF San Diego Section Division III Championship between the Lady Dons of the University of San Diego High School and the Vikings of La Jolla. Uni leads 1-0 on a fantastic goal by Jackie Ragudos 10 minutes into the match. La Jolla putting lots of pressure on both before and after, but unable to get the equalizer. Now Hogan cutting in front, back to Ragudos. She cuts, she still has it. Leaves it for Hogan. Oh, Sullivan, Audra Sullivan makes a great diving save coming out of the penalty spot. Hogan can't control. Now they play it outside for Wozniak. Wozniak,
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as we
the
have
center
started the
midfield
second half,
star
just a
for
reminder,
Uni.
the snack bar is closing. You have a couple minutes left. If you have any hunger needs, you need to fill them quickly. The snack bar is closing in a couple minutes. Pizza nachos for the last call.
Tantillo down the sideline from Crandall. She's got it on her left. Can she get it across the field, or is she going to take the player on? She cuts, stops, now turns back. She draws a second player. Wozniak and McIntyre, and they double team her and knock the ball out of bounds. Great bit of defending. Textbook defending by the defenders. Wozniak containing McIntyre, providing the cover. They ran Tantillo down to the end line and then stepped in and knocked it away. Now Tantillo's dangerous on the throw. She throws it into the near post. Headed away by McIntyre. Nobody knows where the ball is. Now it's up, and La Jolla recovers. Great speed by Ruggles here. She holds it, and all the way back in the middle. Looking for Snyder. Snyder, she's got a player wide. Lindenfeld back to Crandall. I think that ball should have probably gone back to Snyder. Number 11, Catherine Rice, back in at the sweeper position. La Jolla changed their tactics to end the first half. They put an extra player up front, pulling Rice off. Now they're back the way they started. 3 at the back, 5 in midfield, with Snyder and Crandall, the 2 forwards up top for La Jolla. It'll be Hoban on the far side to throw it in for Uni. University of San Diego Lady Dons. 4 at the back, 4 in midfield, 2 players up front, Gray and Ragudos. And they've done such a terrific job. Gray holding the ball, keeping possession for Uni. Ragudos running hard off of her and splitting the defense once for the game's only goal. Now, Hoban looking for Wozniak. She finds her. Leaves it for Hoban. Can't keep it. Wozniak turns. Lots of space. She'll go all the way back. Terrell pumps it across the field. Rice keeps it out. Rice now chasing. Rice on her head. Can she keep Ragudos out? Oh, and Ragudos forces her into a corner kick. David Banks, the coach, not happy, wanting his goalkeeper to communicate. Ask for that ball to be headed back. That ball could have been headed back, and the goalkeeper could have picked it up. Now they play short. Ali Gombar leaves it. Driven across. In the middle, Sullivan makes the save. Great play by Audra Sullivan. Charging off her line, confidently taking that ball. About shoulder height now, Wozniak. Can't win it. Gombar all the way back to Terrell. Terrell up front for Gray. Nope. And they play back to Rice. Rice looking forward for Snyder. It's a good ball. Snyder heads it, and she's knocked to the turf. Hard foul by Terrell. They leave it. They want to play quickly. They've got some players forward now. Now they take their time. They run 6 players forward for Tantillo. Tantillo to the far post, headed away. Back across for Snyder for Tantillo. Rosanna Tantillo, arguably the star of this La Jolla team. She runs him in midfield. Now here's a chance. Crandall shoots. Oh, punched up by Hess, goes off the bar and somehow stays out. She really misplayed that ball. Crandall lost her shoe. It flew about 10 yards towards the goal.
Save for the Dons.
Katie Hess flirting with disaster. That ball really wasn't higher than shoulder height, and all she had to do was catch it, but the ball was knuckling towards her, I think, so she tried to just punch at it, went off the top of her fist, off the post, and came back to her. Fortunately, that ball might have slipped in for an equalizer. A good chance for La Jolla, and La Jolla with the ball again. Now La Jolla starting to exert that pressure we saw in the first half. Snyder holding, turning, trying to find Crandall up top. She can't. McIntyre content to just knock it away. The Dons' defense very solid so far, very confident, always positioned well. Snyder with good speed. Back for Lindenfeld. And headed forward. It was Gombar. Now Hoban. It's stripped away. And the ball off of Terrell and out of bounds. It'll be La Jolla's ball. And La Jolla doing a great job not letting Uni across midfield. Tantillo with a little flick for Snyder. Can she get there? No. Runs right over Williams. Runs through McIntyre. Here's a chance now. Ruggles has it knocked away. Great chance by the Vikings there. Snyder ran through 2 hard tackles. In fact, ran over McIntyre, the sweeper, to get that ball. Now, here's the short corner. Crossed in, far post. Katie Hess slaps it away. Great save.
Katie Hess punches the ball away.
Krista Rathbone decides to let that roll out, and they'll take the long throw in. Tantillo with a chance here. Now the wind blowing into the Vikings' faces, but this is their home field. They've played her before. Snyder tried to flick it on. Can't. Ryan can't clear it. Finally, Hoban knocks it out of bounds. The wind has died down somewhat in the second half. In the first half, it was blowing from left to right. La Jolla had a bit of an advantage. Now, Uni trying to capitalize, really can't. There is no wind. Gray flicks it away up top, but still, La Jolla not letting them out. Tentillo finds a player up front, poked away. In the middle for Gray. Gray leaves it for Ragudos. Ragudos got some spade and some speed. Can she get by on the outside? No. And we're going to have a whistle. That ball was out of bounds. It's so difficult to see the far touchline because the football lines are painted white and the soccer lines are painted gold. The soccer lines, of course, have been faded and not been repainted. Wozniak, wide. She's got Hogan. Hogan tries to leave it for Gombar. Can't. Tantillo runs through a tackle. Oh, and a nice, clever move there. Changes directions on Wozniak. Wozniak not fooled. Knocks it out of bounds. Well, I mentioned earlier, those are the two stars. Tantillo for La Jolla, Wozniak for Uni. Outstanding players, both of them. Although each team has plenty of firepower up front and solid defense. Don't think for a minute they're the only talented players on the field for these teams. Tantillo into the box, headed away. Stephanie Gray flicks it for Ragudos. She tries to go forward, she can't. Now Crandall on it, ball takes a funny hop and goes right through the defender's legs to Katie Hess. McIntyre overran the ball, Crandall headed it through her legs. Katie Hess, the goalkeeper, the beneficiary of a nice big bounce right up into her hands. So it'll be Hoban on the far side. I mentioned that there's a lot of talent on the field. There's a lot of talent in the coaching staffs here as well. The head coach of the La Jolla Vikings, David Banks, he's the captain of San Diego's professional outdoor soccer team, the San Diego Flash. And Dawn Lee, the head coach of the Lady Dons, she was a star player at both the University of San Diego High School and the University of California at San Diego. And here's interception. It's Hogan in on the right side, chasing, crossing, shooting into the side net. Sullivan lets it go wide. A great run by Hogan.
Amy Hogan applying the pressure for the Dons.
Amy Hogan unable to keep that ball in as she turned the corner, but a good opportunity for Uni. Now the ball cleared out to midfield. The first real chance that Uni's had this half. And it'll be La Jolla ball. David Banks helping out the referee's assistant on the far side with that call. Asking for his Vikings to push forward into the other half of the field. He wants more pressure on the ball. La Jolla is looking for the equalizer. We're 10 minutes into the CIF championship final between the University of San Diego High School and La Jolla High School. The score, Uni 1, La Jolla nothing. A good opportunity for Uni to push back and counter. Hoban with the ball. She finds Gombar. Gombar turns in midfield with lots of time. Back to Terrell. Terrell plays it long up front. Nothing there. Ragudos leaves it for Hoban. Hoban somehow steps through the tackle. Plays it square for Wozniak. Wozniak leaves it for Ryan. Ryan over here to Williams. Williams on the right side. Lots of space. Finds Gray. Gray trying to turn. She lays it back for Ryan again. Ryan playing it into space for Ragudos. Ragudos not been able to get to that. Now Ragudos has got it. Can she turn? Nope. Ball stripped away. Lindenfeld. Can't play. Gombar over the top to Gray. Gray on sides. Hogan lays it back. Wozniak looking for, and I believe, and the referee's flag was offside, up for offsides. Stephanie Gray was not offsides, but Hoban was on the far side, and that's who he caught there. It was a good first-time ball in by Angie Wozniak, trying to catch the La Jolla defense sleeping. Now it's Uni exerting the pressure. Rice, the sweeper, unable to clear. Now she does. Hogan tumbling into her. Williams down the
If you
line.
haven't done so yet, you can still have time
She's got
to stop
Wozniak.
by the San Diego Spirit booth. San Diego's own professional women's soccer team is here. They have information on players such as Shannon McMillan, Joy Fawcett, and Julie Foudy. Schedule's also over there, and ticket information is available. Stop by the San Diego Spirit booth.
Ball kept in by Rice, very alert. And cleared away. Is it Ruggles? Yes. Tries to turn the corner and she can't. Excuse me. That's number 16, Amy Christensen. Oh, and the players get mixed up there. Rice now with the ball, steps over. Shields does not let Wozniak have the ball. It'll be a goal kick. Very heads up, heady play by the sweeper, Rice. Catherine Rice played most of the first half and was brought off just before halftime. David Banks putting on an extra attacking player. Trying to get this game tied up. Now Rice back there to shore things up for the La Jolla defense. Tantillo straight up and out of bounds. And the fourth official denying Banks a touch. Jocelyn Williams looking up. Knocked out of bounds. Williams will get another chance. Williams, lots of white jerseys up top. Now, flicked in the middle, Wozniak. Can she get there? Yes. And she's got room, and she's going to run at the defense just a little. Plays it back across the defense. Caitlin Ryan couldn't get on the end of that. Terrell to Wozniak. Wozniak spins, steps over. Couldn't get her away. Rathbone knocked it out of bounds. It'll be Hoban to put it in play for Uni. In the middle now, Gombar. She's got Williams running. Hogan can't collect, leaves it for Williams. Williams up front. She's got Gray. Gray holding, spinning. She's got three players in the box. They leave it. Oh, and here comes the goalkeeper, Sullivan, and she makes a great play. That ball was up in the air for a long time.
Audra Sullivan comes out.
Caitlin Ryan couldn't quite get to it. Audra Sullivan took it easily. So it's Wozniak off her chest. Oh, she wanted Hoban to go wide, and Hoban cut to the middle. Bit of confusion there in the Uni midfield. But Uni really starting to put the pressure on now. Keeping La Jolla in their own end, not letting them put passes together like they were earlier. Schneider comes back, checks in. Christensen up front, looking for Crandall. Nobody there except for McIntyre, the sweeper. Gray tries to spin. Ball knocked away. Now Crandall will come back, and she gets ahead to it. Look at Schneider working hard in front of the defender. Gives it away to Wozniak, though. Unfortunate. Now Wozniak tackling. Can't keep it. It'll be white ball, though. Uni will throw it in. Good hustle by Angie Wozniak in midfield. I told you I thought at the beginning that this game would be won or lost in midfield, and Uni really stepping it up now in midfield and taking more control. La Jolla having most of the early play. Now the ball down the line. Ragudos knocked away, takes a hard tumble. She might be shaken up. They're going to continue to play. Wozniak, ball at her feet, pumps it into the box. Hoban not common. Sullivan comes and gets it. Now they got lots of space on that far side. Lindenfeld racing up the right. Hoban in chasing. Can they get the ball to Snyder? No. Terrell knocks it away. Lindenfeld had lots of room and lots of time, and she let Hoban catch up to her and close her down. So now Tantillo checking in, trying to get the ball in midfield. She does. Gives it back. Lindenfeld with a left foot. McIntyre plays it away. Now headed strongly here. Ruggles. Can't control. Caitlin Ryan for Stephanie Gray. Gray turns. No. Ragudo steps in between. Takes the ball. Referee says play. Looked like there might have been a foul. Terrell up and out of bounds. Schneider wants the ball, wants to put it in play quickly. La Jolla's got 23 minutes left in this championship final. 23 minutes to somehow find an equalizing goal on their home field. They were champions a year ago. They beat the same University of San Diego High School team in the final. Now played away. Rice Oh, and the ball skips off of her. That was the same thing that happened earlier. When she didn't clear it, Ragutis was able to pick her pocket and go in for the goal. Wozniak reads the pressure well. Hogan down the line to Gray. Gray cuts back in the middle. She's got a player. Can she get between them? No. Knocked down, no foul. Snyder outside to Crandall. Crandall and McIntyre running a collision course. And McIntyre wins that battle. Crandall, very fast, very powerful, running through that tackle hard. Can Hogan control? Yes. Lays it back for Williams. Back to Hogan? No. La Jolla's ball. Tantillo waits. La Jolla pushes forward. Now they play across in the middle. It's intercepted. Ragutis gives it right back. Oh, there was a chance for Uni to counterattack. Now, La Jolla's got time. They need to be patient, and they give it away. No reason there. Angie Wozniak going forward from her central midfield position. Couldn't get by the second defender. Terrell, though, breaks it up. Tantillo, she's got a lot of space, and players in front. She got Snyder and Crandall both to the right. She cuts in. Nope. Ball's knocked away. All the way across. She's got Crandall one-on-one. Crandall, can she turn Caitlin Ryan? Crandall holding, shielding. Back to Tantillo. A shot from outside. Katie Hess picks it up. That ball took a nice bounce for Katie Hess on this surface, this field turf that's in at La Jolla High School, Edwards Stadium. The players got their hands up. Number 9, Hovey, with a little push, just a little push. Referee decides that it was enough for him to blow the whistle. So Caitlin Ryan. Caitlin Ryan looking long. Pounds the ball in. Rice lets it go. Sullivan corrals that easily. Scooping it up on the hop. Now Gombar challenges. Sullivan bringing it to the top of the box with her feet first. Now she'll punt. Trying to get it to the edge of the center circle. Can't quite. Crandall does a great job to get back. Oh, referee saw a little push there. From up here, hard to tell. Looked like two players just fighting hard for the ball. Caitlin Ryan now chipping it in. Sullivan again off her line. Again denying Uni any chance. Uni may have the territorial advantage right now, but unable to really keep possession and create any meaningful chance. There's a flick in the middle for Wozniak, can't control it. Now a ball for Lindenfeld that's just too long. Terrell intercepting. Hovey gets a bounce to go her way. Now she's in on the right side. Here's a chance. She's got a player in the middle. Lindenfeld off her face. Ball knocked down. Who is that? Ruggles holding. Tantillo. Uni steps up. They try to go over the top. And the shot goes way wide. Tantillo kicks the turf in disgust. She knows she could have done better with that. Well, there was a good chance for La Jolla on the counter. It was Hovey attacking quickly out of that right side. Excuse me, I think that was Rathbone actually on the right side attacking for La Jolla. There's Hovey up for the header, can't win it. Combar all the way back. McIntyre plays long. Headed straight up in the air by Christensen. And they knock it forward. Now, there we are. Somebody finally settled this ball down. Two teams just pounding the ball foolishly back and forth. Looked like a game of table tennis for a minute. Now Snyder on the left side. She's got speed. So does Hogan, though. Good arm-to-arm tackle. Both players going shoulder to shoulder, arm to arm. The ball out of bounds for La Jolla. Snyder showing her speed and her tenacity. Tantillo surging forward out of the middle. Wozniak gives it back to Snyder. They've got a player in the middle if they can find her. There we are. Number 2, Johnson. Takes the shot from outside, and Hess. You see Hess knock it down with her feet, Dribble it out slowly. She's in no hurry to pick this up. Now she's got it. Time on the side of Uni. They've got the goal. They've got possession. Williams. Up for Hogan. For Gray. Gray trying to flick it in the middle. Can't. Switched all the way to Terrell. Terrell, a good call. She got Hoban out wide. Instead, she plays the ball to Rice, the sweeper. Ball takes a funny bounce. Hoban's got a chance. Hoban's going to try to turn the corner. Can't she? No. And she shoves Rice in the back. And we've got a foul? No. I'm going to say throw in. I thought there was a push in the back from Hoban. Crandall lets it run over the top. Now she wins it. Terrell knocks it away from her. And Rice turns with it and can't keep it in play. Now Uni starting to push forward here in the last 15 minutes. They lead 1-0 in this girls CIF San Diego Section Division III title game. Jackie Ragudos, number 19, the only goal of tonight's game. Let's see if it can hold up. David Banks getting ready to make a substitution. Yvette Villa, the forward who came on in the first half as a substitute, she'll come on again. He needs some more firepower up top. Rice unable to head it away. That ball went off the La Jolla player, and the La Jolla player went over and picked it up and threw it in because none of the Uni players realized it. The coach is shouting. There's some heads-up play by the La Jolla defenders, realizing that referee hadn't indicated. Now 2 La Jolla players chasing the ball, trying to keep it in play. You know, in a championship final, we've got to get an extra ball down there. That's ridiculous. These players have to chase the ball out of bounds like that. CIF should have the pro staff people here or somebody down behind the goal getting those balls back into play. Heck, if I'm the La Jolla coach, I'd take one of my substitutes and put her down there. So there's Gombar trying to find Ragudos. Ragudos can't keep it. And it's Gray. All night, Stephanie Gray's done a terrific job of holding the ball, keeping possession up top for Uni, and then looking for players running off of her. Most of the time it's Ragudos, but also those 2 outside midfielders, Hogan and Hoban. They're speedy, and they like to push forward in the attack. Gombar, the center midfielder, just knocks it in. La Jolla can't clear. La Jolla struggling now to get out of their own end. Gray all the way across. She's got Hogan over on the side. Can Hogan run it down? Hogan's got a lot of speed. Look at her turn the corner and catch the player. Back on her left foot. And she's knocked to the ground. No call. Wozniak lays it back for Williams. Good tackle. Hogan's got it, though. She got it in behind the defense. No. Tantillo keeps it out. Tantillo doing the job in midfield. Crandall's got Snyder. Oh, excuse me. That's Hovey. Hovey laying it back. Tantillo over the top. Tried to play herself through. Couldn't. Tantillo now. Looking forward. Got Crandall. Good tackle. No call, no foul. Hovey again pushes it forward for Crandall. They got a player in the middle and they couldn't find her. Lindenfeld cutting into the middle was screaming for the ball. They couldn't get the ball to her. Now it's Snyder on the left side. McIntyre cleans it up. Just knocking it away. Dawn Lee asking Jocelyn Williams to deny Snyder the ability to turn. Late in the game, you don't want the forward to put you on her hip and turn you and run to goal. And that's exactly what Snyder did. Now Crandall turns, crosses it. Who's there? Lindenfeld living it back for Hovey. Hovey chips it in. Snyder in alone, but Hess gets that to it. Hess got to that ball easily. Snyder really not much of a chance. We've got 13 minutes left to play. Ragudos now runs by the defender. Flicks it in the middle for Gray. Gray, can she get there? No, Rice intercepts. Lady Dons, though, take over again. Wozniak, can she keep it? Yes. No. Thought she'd get it through both defenders. She only got it past one. Lindenfeld. Ball drops right for Hoban. Ball takes a bounce. And they got Gray here on the right side. Can Gray get in? Gray and Christensen running for the same ball. Good pass into the middle. Hogan all alone. Feet first. We've got a whistle. No, we've got a goal. Nope, we're going to have a whistle. A foul. Sullivan came out. Hogan went in. And we've got a foul against Hogan. I thought Hogan slid in feet first. And that's a good call. Goalkeeper got to the ball first. Hogan slid in with 2 feet. Cleats up. Very dangerous. She wasn't trying to hurt the player. She was trying to get to the ball. The fans booing. They don't like the call. Well, they don't like the play, but, you know, it's good heads-up, hard-playing soccer by those 2 players. Sullivan just got there first, and the beneficiary of the call. Now it's Snyder on this side. She tries to keep it in play, and she can't. Now the fans getting all over the referee here on this near side. The La Jolla fans giving him what for? It's a good call. Looks like that ball was handled, but the referee's going to let La Jolla continue to play. They've got the advantage. Snyder cuts between 2 defenders. She beats Wozniak. She's got a player on the far side. It's Rathbone. Back across. Trying to find Crandall. She can't. Is that Lindenfeld? Yes. Pulls it back. Good bit of work by Lindenfeld to keep it. Rice looking up. She's got Snyder again. Snyder holds. Overlapping is Ruggles. She's still got Ruggles if you can get it to her. Ball goes off Hogan's hip. Back to McIntyre. Can Hogan get to this? Yes, and she's knocked to the ground. Good hard shoulder-to-shoulder play there. Hogan winning the ball. Crandall getting there just a tad late. Now Williams trying to look across the field. No. She was ready to play quickly across the field, and her teammates weren't. So now she'll have to play straight up the field. That's what La Jolla wants. And La Jolla gets the ball back. Heads up play by La Jolla. And we're going to have a substitution. Same substitution we saw in the first half. Yvette Villa will come on. She'll go up front. Rice comes off the sweeper.
Substitution in for La Jolla. Number 13, Yvette Villa checking in for Catherine Rice.
Yvette Villa now up front with Crandall. Snyder drops into the midfield role that she had before. And Hovey drops into the defense. You got to do what you can in a game like this at this stage to get a more attacking-minded team on the field. And if that means putting another forward on, or maybe pushing an extra player forward out of midfield, that's what you've got to do. David Banks knows he's got 10 minutes left to go in this game. 10 minutes until we crown the next CIF Division III champion. Villa can't stay on her feet. Stripped of the ball. It's Wozniak. Look at her go down the line. Linesman indicated that ball was out of bounds, though. Boy, Wozniak nearly had a run there at the defense. And with Rice off the field, it'd be very difficult. Crandall trying to play it away. Uni unable to clear. La Jolla keeping him in here. Now it's Gray. Gray again for Ragudos. She's one-on-one with Hovey at the back. Is she going to keep it? She's got to play on the far side if she can find her. She can't. Hovey did a great job to cut that off. Stephanie Gray was in alone behind the sweeper, Hovey. Hogan was on this far right side, stretching the defense wide. Ragudos couldn't find Stephanie Gray. Now Snyder, Tantillo, gives it away. Very uncharacteristic of Tantillo. Now Sullivan off her line. Charging out. Grabbing the ball. Playing to midfield, but Ali Gombar heads it right back down. Uni not letting up the pressure. Now it's La Jolla having to fight for every ball. La Jolla is going to need to put something together here if they're going to get a chance. They're the defending CIF Division III champions. They beat the same Uni team a year ago, and now they're trailing 1-0 on a goal by Jackie Ragudos in the 10th minute. Gray unable to hold, but also not letting La Jolla out. Now it's Ragudos, top of the box, cuts back. On her left, she's in. Do we have a penalty? Yes. And we've got a penalty. Jackie Ragudos spinning, putting the ball on her left foot. She turned the two defenders, got into the box. The tackle from behind was late, and she was taken down. Now, it's Angie Wozniak, number 13, the sophomore, stepping up to take this penalty. 7.5 minutes to go. Audra Sullivan in goal, bouncing back and forth on her toes. Wozniak steps up, strokes it, in the side netting. It's a goal! And the University of San Diego High School takes a 2-0 lead.
On top, 2-0.
Well, I wouldn't say times are desperate, but I'd say that La Jolla definitely is now under a lot of pressure to get the next goal, and quickly. Schneider from Tantillo. She turns and beats one defender. Wozniak gonna let her by? No, Wozniak gets back. Wozniak showing why she plays in the national pool for girls under 16. She is such a talented young player. That ball looked like it was out of bounds. La Jolla bench screaming and yelling to no avail. La Jolla gets the throw anyway. Hogan into the middle. Gray can't hold. Tantillo. Tantillo's been forced to play deep this whole game. They've not allowed her a real chance to go forward. Now it's Crandall for Lindenfield. Here they come. Lindenfield cuts to the middle. She's got Villa and Crandall. Schneider's on this side, not pushing forward though. I don't know if her legs are gone or if she thought there was somebody else making that run into the space. Rathbone can't hold. Wozniak slips the ball in for Ragudos. Ragudos wasn't looking. Gray with a great tackle. Christensen surging forward down the middle of the field. Up the left side. Tries to get by Wozniak, can't. It'll be La Jolla's throw. That was a great run. Terrific run out of the back by Amy Christensen. That's what La Jolla needed. Some inspired play. Somebody needed to step up and challenge the Uni defense. Now it's Snyder to throw the ball in. She's only got 3 players in the box. Not a lot of options. McIntyre heads it right back to Snyder. And a foul. You can hear Uni coach Dawn Lee saying, don't dive in. And sure enough, they dive in, and poor tackling gives up a free kick. This free kick about 30 yards out in an angle. Hovey's gonna take it. Tantillo's taking most of the kicks, but she's in the box now. She'll probably come in and play at the near post. Here it is at the far post. It's up, it's over, and it's out of bounds. The best chance for La Jolla here in the last 10-15 minutes. We're coming up to the 5-minute mark. I'm Jeff Scott, and along with my fantastic photographer, Mike All, you're watching a George Langevin video production. For a copy of tonight's game, you can call 858-277-9300. That number again, 858-277-9300. And get a copy of tonight's championship final. There was a collision at midfield. No foul, says the referee. Jackie Ragudos was run over from behind. Now here's Hogan down the line. Can she keep it? Yes. Runs by a defender of her own. It's 3-on-3. She got to play at the far post. Ali Gombar from way outside. And she pounds it wide. No complaints from Jackie Ragudo, she gets up and plays. The referee goes over to make sure she's okay. Ragudo scored the goal in the opening half. Angie Wozniak, number 13, scored the second goal, and Uni leads 2-0. La Jolla trying valiantly to get back in this game, giving it all they've got. Williams up the wing. Ragudos can't control, but it's Gray. Gray fighting by two defenders. Can she keep it? Yes. Can she turn and cross? No, but she'll get the corner. And she'll take her time. Ball lands in the sand pits down there. Ten La Jolla players back in the box to defend. Little short corner. Gray turns, the ball's kicked out of bounds. Good, clever play there by Uni, playing it short to Wozniak. Gray and Wozniak keep possession. Now Ragudos checks in. Who's in the space behind her? And an awful throw by Gray. She just threw it short and really dropped it at Angie Wozniak's feet. Jackie Ragudos doing the hard running up top still for Uni. She came all the way across the penalty area to open up space. Nobody ran into the space behind her. Gray had no place to throw that ball. Can't really blame Gray. Now Wozniak on her chest, flicks it. You saw that coming. Tries to run by now. Again, in the middle for Gombar. Gombar on her left foot. Slips it through. Audra Sullivan off her line. Can't keep it, and the ball rolls into the sand pit and down the track. Oh, I think she maybe second-guessing herself right now. Maybe she should have kept that with her feet. Dribbled it up to the top of the box and taken a punt from there. Now a goal kick off the ground. Very difficult. The wind picking up here at Edwards Stadium. Tantillo heads it on. Snyder. She's done all the hard running up top today and in the midfield now for La Jolla. Really the unsung hero for this La Jolla team. And it's Gray putting the pressure on Hovey. Can't do it. Goal kick. Goal kick. And time running out. The scoreboard clock was turned off at 5 minutes. That was about 2 minutes ago. So we're probably inside of 2.5 minutes to go. University of San Diego High School leading La Jolla 2-0 in the CIF Championship Final. Can Uni put one more in the back of the net? Can La Jolla get one back? Here's Ragudos in the corner. Stops, turns, holds it, has it poked away. She's content to keep possession there. She doesn't need to turn and cross that ball. La Jolla's got to win possession right away. And you see the La Jolla players scrambling after the ball, putting it back in quickly. It'll be a throw-in. They played a Gombar. Hobam was offsides. Referee didn't see it. Referee didn't, now he does. His assistant helps him out. There'll be a free kick on this far side of the field. It'll be La Jolla's ball. There can't be more than 2 minutes left, probably less. La Jolla with a chance now to go forward. Here's the free kick. Hovey trying to get them out of their own end. Tantillo pounding it forward. McIntyre has the ball held up by the wind, takes it calmly, lifts it over. Ragudos turns. She's got a player out wide, can't find her. Hovey knocks it back down. And there's the final whistle. The University of San Diego High School Lady Dons win the CIF Championship. 2-0 over La Jolla.
High School, the Lady Dons in a 2-0 victory over La Jolla.
I'll recap the scoring for you in the first half. It was Jackie Ragudos, 10 minutes in, scoring for University High School.
Athletics throughout California. We're pleased to welcome the San Diego Sockers in their first year.
In the second half, a penalty by Angie Wozniak clinched the victory for the University of San Diego High School Lady Dons.
Has renewed its agreement to be the official award patch supplier, and yes, the awards will be given out.
So the teams gather on the field.
Fourth year as the official healthcare provider for the CIF San Diego section. Power Bar also in its fourth year of sponsoring the soccer playoffs.
The Lady Duns celebrating in the middle of the field. George Logan going out to give out the awards. George Logan, a legend here in San Diego soccer, coming in the 1960s, starting some of the first youth programs in this county. Later he coached at Valhalla High School and San Diego State University. And George to hand out the awards.
So yet, you still have the opportunity. Take a stop by the San Diego Spirit booth on your way out. San Diego's own professional women's soccer team. With the likes of Shannon McMillan, Joy Fawcett, Julie Foudy, schedules and ticket information are available. That's the San Diego Spirit booth, San Diego's own professional women's soccer team.
Well, this was the deciding match, the third match between these Western League rivals. La Jolla won the first match at home here.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the awards from the California Interscholastic Federation San Diego section, George Logan on behalf of CIF.
Uni won the return match at Uni at the end of the season convincingly, 7-0. And tonight, the Uni Lady Dons win the title, 2-0.
The runner-up, Vikings. The principal of La Jolla High, Dana Shelber, and the vice principal, Walter Fairley, and the athletic director of the Vikings, Rick Everly.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to
the awards to the runners-up.
We're going to roll through and listen to the PA announcer
Division 3.
give the awards.
Tori Crandall, Amy Christensen, Lauren Danilish and Adams, Laura Engel, Ashley Hovey, Stacy Johnson, Rachel Lindenfield, Catherine Rice, Hillary Ruggles, Kara Rafferty, Krista Rathbone, Rochelle Snyder, Audra Sullivan, Rosa Ana Tantillo, Diana Terrani, Yvette Villa, Kate Wigrisen, Ashley Christensen, and Tiffany Miller. Head coach of the Vikings, David Banks. Assistant coach, Jimmy Golstian.
The awards given to the Vikings of La Jolla. Up next, the team award to be accepted by head coach David Banks.
The head coach of the Vikings, David Banks, to receive the runner-up plaque. Ladies and gentlemen, your Division III runner-up, La Jolla Vikings. And now George Logan will present the awards with help from the University of San Diego High School principal, Richard Kelly, and athletic director, Dave Smola. And may I introduce to you the Division III women's soccer champion, University of San Diego Dons. Meredith Thornton, Amy Hogan, Teresa Locke, Caitlin Ryan, Jocelyn Williams, Lindsay Gomula, Laura McKinnon, Ali Gombar, Jenny Bryan, Angela Chagas, Katie Hess, Stephanie Gray, Angie Wasnook, Adriana Zani, Alyssa Terrell, Amy McIntyre, Jackie Ragudos, and Katie Hoban. And now for the championship plaque, head coach of the Dons, Don Lee. Assistant coach, Dave Bugshi.
So the University of San Diego High School Lady Dons in their 12th consecutive year in the final.
Thank you for coming out and supporting your school and soccer. The CIF thanks you for your support. We appreciate your good sportsmanship. We love the fair play.
This is their 8th title.
Thank you in acknowledging the dedication and hard
in the
work
last
of all
12
the young
years.
Men and women who compete in the
Tremendous
CIF.
job by Coach Dawn Lee and all of her young players. And a lot of young players. They'll be back next year. I'd like to say goodnight. I'm Jeff Scott along with Mike All. Thanks for joining us here in this wonderful CIF San Diego Section Division III Girls Championship Final. The final score, University of San Diego High School 2, La Jolla nothing. We'll see you next time, folks, here from George Langevin Video Productions.